Hello, Awakened Intuitives. I am back to do a reading. I've got my sage going and I've got an incense going that Crystal Medicine blessed me with that is Nag Champa. And oh, it just smells so good. So thank you, Crystal Medicine. She actually brought me some information about this case, what I'm going to be doing a reading on right now. I just wanted to get some sage going, cleanse my chakras, cleanse the energy, and hone in, really connect. And then I do want to read the information on the case for you guys. I will be doing that first, and then I will do a prayer in the singing bowl. And I hope you will join. I hope you will subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for being here. Welcome to any new Awakened Intuitives as well, and welcome back to our Awakened Intuitive tribe. So I'm going to get started on cleansing my chakras a little bit more, and then I will read you some information on the case. All of this information is for entertainment purposes only, and all of this information comes from my intuitive mind. This case, his name is Dylan Rounds. Like I said, Crystal Medicine brought me this information yesterday. I had no knowledge of it. She brought me another case as well. And the other case is Aiden Clune. Okay, so right now I'm going to be doing the reading on Dylan. And I will begin to read that for you guys so you have the idea and the knowledge, the information, so we can begin. Hopefully we'll bring some clarity and some answers in, connect with the divine, our protectors, and see if they can give us some insight of what's going on and what happened. So I just want to get this going a little bit more. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing well. Okay, so I will begin, and I will timestamp this, so if you want to skip, if you already have the information on the case, that's totally fine. So I will do that, and I will list that in the comments below. And so here we go. Dylan Rounds, he's 19 years old. Dylan was last seen on Thursday, May 26th, 2022 in Montello, Nevada, getting a bite to eat at the Saddle Sore Bar. 2 days later, on Saturday, May 28th, 2022, the 19-year-old spoke with his maternal grandmother on the phone. Dylan's mother, Candice Cooley, told Dateline that her mother said Dylan had to hang up because it was raining and he needed to move equipment. He said, "It's raining, I can't talk to you right now," Candice told Dateline. "I gotta get my seed truck." Dylan is a farmer, and Candice told Dateline he needed to move his truck into the shed so the seeds wouldn't get ruined. No one has heard from Dylan since. Dylan Rounds grew up in Idaho with a younger brother and sister. Justin told Dateline that when Dylan was young, about 4 years old, he and Candice divorced. The kids then split their time between Idaho Falls, where Justin, his father, lives, and Twin Falls, where Candice lives, both in Idaho. In 2019, Dylan was finally able to secure a farm of his own in Lucin, Utah, which is right on the Utah-Nevada border. Justin said his father, Dylan's grandfather, purchased the land with Dylan, who spent his days cultivating crop and his nights living alone in a camper on the property. The property had to be built from the ground up, and this year was his first crop. Justin said that while the farm was Dylan's top priority, Dylan would often return to Idaho and stay with either of his parents because of the lack of running water in his camper. On May 26th, however, Dylan was not visiting either of his parents, but he did speak with each of them on the phone. He was so excited, Candice recalls. He said, "Mom, I'm getting my first crop this year." Justin remembers speaking to Dylan that day too. He was talking about the different types of tractors that he was running, Justin said. The service was spotty. That was the last time Justin or Candice spoke to their son. On Monday, May 30th, Candice said she received an alarming call from J.D. Wild, Dylan's best friend. Candice told Dateline that J.D. informed her that no one had heard from Dylan since Saturday. Candice told Dateline it was extremely unusual for Dylan to go so long without speaking to anybody. Dylan breaks his phones, he loses phone chargers, Candice said, but he shows up at his father's house or my house within a matter of hours to get a spare one, Candice said. She immediately thought something bad might have happened. Later that day, Candice reported Dylan missing and they immediately began the search. The boots were found, Later that day, Candice reported Dylan missing and they immediately began the search. The boots were found within the first hour, Candice told Dateline, on Dylan's property. The boots were behind a pile of dirt, just casually tossed out, Candice told East Idaho News reporter Nate Eaton. These are Dylan's boots. She noted that Dylan was very particular about his boots. He wears a pair and it's always the same pair. When they wore out, he goes and buys exactly the same boots. Officials found the boots 100 yards south of where Dylan's grain truck was parked, which Candice told Dateline is in the opposite direction from his camper. Justin and Candice said that the boots threw everyone through a loop. According to reporter Nate Eaton, Candice told East Idaho News that detectives found a spot of blood on the boots and they would be sent to a lab for testing. East Idaho News said that the family was told police were hanging on to the boots in case cadaver dogs needed them for a scent. East Idaho News also reported that Dylan's wallet and phone are missing. But everything else seemed normal on the farm. Everything but Dylan's maroon Ford pickup truck. Candice told Dateline it looked like the truck had been pressure washed and that the seats had been moved. Candice told Nate Eaton of East Idaho News that because she is 4 foot 11 inches and Dylan was 5 foot 11 inches, she always had to move the driver's seat up. But Candice said when she looked in Dylan's truck on May 30th, the seat was scooted up to the point I didn't even have to move it to drive. Candice added that Dylan's truck was in 4-wheel drive, but that was a feature of the truck that did not work. Candice said everyone in their family knew the 4-wheel drive wasn't working, because Dylan often complained about not being able to use the feature and having to drive his truck without it. There was some fishy stuff going on, Candice told Dateline. On top of the red flags involving Dylan's truck, she also said it had rained the weekend before Dylan was reported missing. But there was no mud on the tires, there's no tracks, no nothing. The Box Elder County Sheriff's Office is investigating Dylan's disappearance. On May 31st, they posted on their Facebook page that Dylan's case continues to be an active missing person investigation. As of June 3rd, there has been no updated information on new locations to search, but are still searching the Lucin area. Candice told Dateline that she is extremely frustrated with how her son's case is being handled. She feels Dylan's case is being pushed to the side. They left us... I'm getting a ringing in my ear. Okay, it's gone. Okay. They left us out there with no assistance, no help, no guidance, she said. Justin shares Candice's frustration. They would never answer their phone, Justin told Dateline about the Box Elder County Sheriff's Office. They started helping out, I think, last Friday. June 10th, Dylan's farm is on the Utah-Nevada border. The Elko Police Department in Nevada is also assisting in the search. The Elko County Sheriff's Office posted a press release on June 9th, 2022, which confirmed Dylan was last seen in Montello before his disappearance on the 26th of May, and that he ate at the local establishment and then returned to Utah. Montello, Nevada is about 30 minutes away from the farm Dylan lived on in Lucin. The release adds that cell phone data was used to track Dylan's phone around his farm in Box Elder County and that officials could affirm that phone calls was made from the farm based off cell phone data. Candice told Dateline that Weber County Sheriff's Office in Ogden, Utah has provided their resources. They had a cadaver dog, they brought the chopper. Candice said they did an amazing job. There is a Facebook page called Find Dylan Rounds. I found that page and I have shared that. I will link that in the description below as well. Dylan is 19 years old, 5 foot 11 inches, around 160 pounds, dark brown eyes and brown hair. Typically wears blue jeans, a flannel shirt, and a ball cap. He did not walk away from his lifelong dream, Candice said. Dylan has no drug use, no substance abuse, no mental issues, no depression, no suicide thoughts, nothing, she said. Everyone loved him. The family is offering a reward for any information regarding Dylan's whereabouts, and I have the information for Box Elder County Sheriff's Office, the phone number, and I will list that in the description below as well. So this is quite interesting. I did find a forum about how Dylan grew up in Idaho, and that his parents divorced when he was 3 years old, and that he loved farm life and he wanted to know everything about tractors, and that was just his dream. And he was 19 years old when he went missing, and he was out there all alone. He had a camper, and he just did this by himself. And so this is very interesting. I live in Utah. I live in northeastern Utah, and so I know that area a little bit, not so much, but I have an idea, you know. And so it's very strange how he just came up missing. So I came up with some questions, and we will begin to do that here in a minute. I'm going to do a prayer. I'm going to get my sage going one more time. It looks like everything kind of went out. So I'm going to get this going, and then I'm going to do a prayer. I always do a prayer before my readings. And I want to thank Crystal Medicine again for bringing this information to me. All right. I hope this keeps going for at least a little while. Okay. All right. I hope you'll join the prayer. I will timestamp this as well if you don't want to be a part of it, but I hope you join. Okay. So now we will begin. Divine protectors and ancestors of the light, I want to thank you so much for this case being brought to my attention so that I can come to you and be able to do a reading and ask questions to bring possible clarity and answers to this case for Dylan and his loved ones. I want to thank you for all of mine and everybody who's watching, all of our abilities and tools that you provide us with, uniquely, individually, and together, and building our connections. Thank you so much. I do want to ask that you'll enhance our abilities and tools when we need them. Please help us be able to come together, be able to build connections, be able to work through you, Divine, and do our best to put in our work and just do the best that we can to bring awareness to these cases, especially to this case right now with Dylan. I do want to ask that you'll guide me through the cards, guide me through the questions. I do want to ask that you'll help us be able to understand the answers, the cards that you provide us with. And I want to pray and ask that you'll bring in clarity, help us bring in clarity, knowledge, and wisdom with the answers that we have. I do want to ask for Archangel Michael's protection and guidance for our inner and outer lives surrounding this reading, surrounding this case. I do want to ask for protection, guidance, and safety for me and my family and everybody who's watching, all of our inner and outer lives, against anything negative, evil, or unholy in any way, shape, or form. And I do want to ask that you'll cut and detach any ties, cords, attachments, or influences that may try to attach, or that are possibly attached in any way, shape, or form. I ask that you'll detach and cut those out of our inner and outer lives and send them right back to its source immediately. That is negative or unholy. I just ask for guidance and protection throughout this reading. And I thank you again for all the abundance, the joy, the happiness, health, prosperity, the unconditional love. And I do want to ask that you'll bring in all like awakened intuitives to join the tribe that don't have any hidden agendas, that have sympathy and empathy. And thank you again. Amen. Okay. All right, so that is done. Now we will begin to do the singing bowl. This is to cleanse out any lower vibrations or frequencies, to bring in higher, newer vibrations and frequencies, so we can connect to the divine, our protectors that are higher vibrational, our crown chakra, where we can channel, download information, where we can connect. So I'm going to ding it twice. 3, 2, 1. I just thought of a question that I need to write down before I forget. I will do that really quickly. It's been so strange with all these disappearances kind of around the same areas of Utah lately that I've heard about. Were there any okay all right, so that's done. We will begin. I'm going to pull a blessing card. I always do in the beginning of the readings, to set the mood, to set the intentions, to set the reading. I've got some of my selenite. I was drawn for selenite for this reading. I have my selenite tower here. I've got another little selenite. I've got more around the house, but these 3 pieces I was really drawn to pull for this reading, and I have my pink selenite. You can actually find selenite around the Great Salt Lake on the north side. Really strange and interesting, and I was able to find raw Utah selenite down the road of my house. And so I don't know if this is just Utah energy that I really am needing, because I've grown up here and I'm from here. I don't know. We will find out, hopefully, right? That went for a while. That's pretty good. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Now let's begin. I always start off with the Angel Wisdom deck. I call them our Archangel Michael cards. Okay. Can we get blessing? Again, all this information is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, can we get a blessing card? Any oracle messages for Dylan Rounds, please, and his loved ones for his case, for this reading? Any clarity? Any oracle messages, please? Okay, strange. Half the deck flew out, but 2 cards flipped over, and I'm going to take them. And the very first one I seen was kindness. It says, in order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectations and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture the gentle quality of kindness, cherish yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend that same energy to others. Kindness melts barriers of ice. Okay. Around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely. He was lonely, or he was alone. He was out there alone farming. Okay. Draw out the shy. Include those who feel isolated, and comfort the sad. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth, and love. Affirmation: I am kind to myself and others. Wow. Okay. I'm going to set this here. And then the next one is self-worth. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. Decide on clear boundaries and limits and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. This boundaries remind me of him being on the Utah-Nevada border. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. Wow. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Okay, I have my questions written down. Interesting. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angel to step into your aura and guide you. Affirmation, I am confident and worthwhile. Okay. I think I'm going to move these back a little bit. Looks uneven. Okay. Maybe about there. All right. Okay. We will begin to ask our questions now. I want to start off with the Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot. Okay. All right, I have my questions. My first question is, was Dylan dealing with any kind of worry before he disappeared? Because on the phone, his family claims that he was all excited. It was his first crop. It takes a couple years for the crop to start growing if you're starting from the ground up. So he was really excited. He was taking care of his stuff. He didn't want to ruin his seed that was in the back of the truck when it was raining. Okay, so was Dylan dealing with any kind of worry before he disappeared? Oh, 9 of Swords. That is worry. That is worry. This is like depression, anxiety, can't eat, can't sleep, can't think. Oh yeah, for sure he was. Definitely. This is worry. Okay. And I said, yes, question mark. What about? What was he worried about then? What was Dylan worried about then? What was Dylan worried about, please? Oh, it almost knocked over this blessing card of self-worth. We have Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is something new. Or an offer, tangible. So this can be his farming, his tractor, his vehicle, his camper, material things, possessions. So he was worried about his tangible stuff. And there's a little Bambi deer and a rainbow. Worried about his tangible things. Okay. That coincides with what his family was saying, okay? Did Dylan meet anyone that had anything to do with his disappearance? Did Dylan meet anybody who had anything to do with his disappearance? The 8 of Pentacles? Yes. This is the 8 of Pentacles. This is like a black widow with the spider web. This is the working card, job. So this could be like farming. I have got more questions written down. And so this worry, did he meet anyone that had anything to do with his disappearance? This spider's web takes time and effort. This is a job. This is work. Creating something. This is the working card. So this can be farmers, property owners, and their work as well. I picked up on that, and I will get more to that, those questions. Okay, very interesting. Let me ask this. Was this, so this person, was this another farmer? Was this, because did Dylan meet anyone that had anything to do with this disappearance. And we got this working card. So was this another farmer? Was this another farmer? Oh, okay. Oh, the Chariot. Cancer energy, speed, action. It can be vehicle. Oh, and he had a maroon truck, right? And this vehicle, it's red. It's red, and this can be mixing opposing energies well. Speed, action, full speed, quick speed, vehicle. Oh, and he's armored up. Okay. Now we've got the 10 of Pentacles with your most abundant financial, tangible life. Everything that you have worked hard for. It can be a job, all of your hard work. And then we have the 6 of Swords, moving out of troubled waters, moving to more calmer ground, travel. That vehicle and the abundant everything that somebody wants in their life, and this moving out of troubled waters, moving to a more calmer ground, travel. Wow. And this just reminds me of a tractor. And then it's got the usually has the horses pulling this chariot. Wow. Okay. Maybe I can move this up a little bit more so you can see them more if you want. Okay. Let's move on. Was Dylan speaking to anyone questionable about his disappearance? Was Dylan speaking to anyone questionable just before his disappearance? Was Dylan speaking to anyone questionable just before his disappearance? Oh, gosh. Okay, we've got the King of Swords, Muse of Voices. This is sideways in this tarot. This is the Muse tarot. So the King of Swords sees things in black and white. It's justice. He can be the lawman, the watchers. The watchers. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Okay, I need to ask now. That's a yes for me. So who was this person? Oh my gosh. Oh, are you kidding me? Now we have the Queen of Swords. We just had the King of Swords, Queen of Voices, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Justice, truth. Very interesting. She protects her emotions, so does he. Oh, wow. Some justice, truth. We've got the King of Swords. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, let's move on. Was Dylan being stalked? Was Dylan being stalked? Was Dylan being stalked? Was Dylan being stalked? Oh, wow, you guys. That goes along with the King of Voices, the King of Swords. I said the watchers, the watchers. Now I said, was Dylan being stalked? And now we have the Sun. The Sun is yes. Yes. And look, she's sitting here meditating, almost like blind or like blindfolded in a way of her surroundings. And this reminds me of an I. The sun is yes. Okay, this is what I was picking up on. All right. How was Dylan feeling about his progress on the farm? Because it seemed like he was feeling great towards his family. How was Dylan feeling about the progress on his farm? How is Dylan feeling about the progress on his farm, please? Yeah. Okay, I need another deck. Okay, where is it? There it is. Tarot of Dreams. All right. How was Dylan feeling about the progress on his farm? How was Dylan feeling about the progress on his farm, please? The Fool. Very interesting. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This is the 0 in the tarot. Before the tarot begins with 1. So the Fool is a leap of faith. It is trusting the fall. It can be jokester, immaturity, spontaneous, adventurous, playful. Felt good, right? What he was explaining to his family. Okay, how was Dylan feeling? Oh, sorry. Was Dylan feeling lonely? Was Dylan feeling lonely? That was really quick. Oh, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Wow, this is mixing of cups, the divine timing. We've got a Mars energy here. This can be angel guidance, Archangel Michael. I just gotta cover her up. That's a yes for me, that he was feeling lonely. Okay, I've gotta do that. Okay. Did Dylan meet anyone at the restaurant he ate at, where he was last seen? Did he meet anybody at that restaurant where he was last seen? Did Dylan meet anybody at that restaurant where he was last seen? Oh, the High Priestess. Wow, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Ooh, on here it's a full moon. And it says, darkness into darkness, the key to all mastery. The High Priestess, she who knoweth but does not speaketh. She channels, she has psychic visions. She holds the information. Very interesting. I gotta ask what this is about. Okay, so what is this about? What's this High Priestess? Did he meet anybody at that restaurant? We have 2 cards. We have the 4 of Swords laid to rest. All right, laid to rest. And then, oh, the Palace of Wands. I forgot this tarot doesn't end at the King. It goes to a Palace of Wands. Okay, so we have a laid to rest. High Priestess, laid to rest. Ooh. And then the Palace of Wands, which is, let me show you the 4 of Swords, the laid to rest. Looks like we have Jupiter and Libra energy. Okay, and then the Palace of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This is your most absolute, abundant, action-taking, passion, go-getter. This is like your castle of taking actions, of a go-getter, reclaiming your power, communication, action-taking, passion. And we keep getting this full moon stuff. Can you see the full moon up in here? Okay. This is very different. So we've got the High Priestess, secret type energy, secretly from others, information. And then we've got that laid to rest of the Palace of Wands. This could be his farm, all the work he put into it, the tangible work, the passion. Okay. Oof. Did Dylan have a girlfriend that nobody knew of? Going to Light Seer's Tarot. Okay. Did Dylan have a girlfriend that nobody knew of? Did Dylan have a girlfriend that nobody knew of? Did Dylan have a girlfriend? Or a girl he was interested in that nobody knew of? Oh, okay. Page of Swords. Oh my gosh. I had a feeling we were going to get that card. That's the stalking card. That's the spying card. It's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Swords is words. It can be moving to more solid ground with ideas and light bulb moments, but this is a stalking card. The watching, spying. Yeah, I keep getting this spying, stalking feeling. Was a woman stalking him? Was a woman stalking Dylan? Because I thought it was male energy. Was a woman stalking Dylan? We keep getting a lot of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Was a woman stalking Dylan? Nope. Male. Look at that. Divine masculine. Male influence. The Emperor. Number 4. Structure, stability. Holds that chess piece. Aries energy. And he's in control. He's the most abundant. He is all kings. He is the king of all kings. He takes action. He may have an ego. May have control. Wants to play the game. Or have control over the game and the decisions. Okay. A man. I think there was another man stalking Dylan. Okay. Why? Why was this man stalking Dylan? Oh, I almost broke that. We got the Fool again. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This is a leap of faith. Trusting the fall. Spontaneous, adventurous. Why was he stalking Dylan? The Fool. Immaturity. Naive. What's that word? Like a mental lack. Kind of like an unawareness. Kind of childish. Okay, I'm changing decks. Let's go to Magical Nordic Tarot. This is strange. Okay. Was Dylan's truck pressure washed like the family believed? Was Dylan's truck pressure washed like the family believed? This landed on the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Wands, it says defense. Seven of Wands is like building up a bubble or really defensive, trying to protect everything you've built. And this is action taking, defensive. Okay. defensive. Bubble reminds me of water. Bubbles, water. Okay, I think so. Yeah, because the weekend before it rained and there should have been mud, you know, all over the tires. Why was Dylan's truck super clean after there should have been mud? Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Ah, look, it says emotional withdrawal. 5 of Pentacles. Emotional withdrawal. Emotional withdrawal. Withdrawal of what? What's the withdrawal of? Withdrawal of what? Withdrawal of what? Withdrawal of what? Hiding? Trying to hide something? Gosh. Oh, the Tower. Foundation. Look at that. Tower. Because of the Tower moment. Foundation. Wow. Lightning striking. Crumbling of the foundation. Nothing will ever be the same. Because of a Tower moment. Okay. Did Dylan throw his own boots? Did Dylan throw his own boots? We've got a couple. 4 of Cups, awareness? Ah, 4 of Cups. It says awareness. Usually it says, or usually it means regret, and draining. But on here it says awareness. Did Dylan throw his own boots? Awareness. Cups is emotions and feelings. And then we've got the 5 of Wands, battles. 5 of Wands is fighting, struggling, arguing, and it says battles. Okay, and we've got the Devil. Look at that, boundaries, and look at the owl in the cage, the tornado. Toxicity, malevolence, negativity, possessive, strings attached. Okay. Did Dylan throw his own boots? We've got the awareness. We've got the battle. And we've got the Devil. So was this from an actual physical fight? Was this from an actual physical fight because he threw his boots? Was this a physical fight? Justice. Look at the black bear. Libra energy. What does it say on here? Balance. Karma. Balance. Equal. Equality. Justice. What? Okay. Did Dylan throw his own boots on purpose? On purpose. Did Dylan throw his boots on purpose? Did Dylan throw his boots on purpose? Did Dylan throw his boots on purpose, please? Oh my God, did you see that? Couldn't even shuffle. King of Wands, action, yes. To me, that's yes. This is Leo energy, Sagittarius, Aries, passion, action. He may have an ego, he always wins. King of Wands. That's a yes for me, that he took that action to throw them on purpose. Okay, we're gonna switch decks. Oh my gosh, my feet and ankles. Okay. And then I was going to ask, if he didn't throw his boots, did somebody else? So let's just ask, did somebody else throw his boots? I think he threw his own boots, but did somebody else throw his boots? Ooh, we've got a few cards. 8 of Swords. That's that mental imprisonment. Mental imprisonment. And she's wearing like this donkey mule cloak thing in a cave. And swords is usually words and words. And then we've got the Page of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is that something new or an offer of something tangible. And look at, she's wearing these like red boot shoes with 2 white reindeer. And then we have the Strength card. Leo energy. Strength, courage, taming the beast. This is fighting to me. She's like wrestling this alligator slash lion slash bear. Okay. Strength. Okay, I still think he threw his own boots. I want to ask, did he throw his boots so somebody would find them on purpose? Did he throw his boots so somebody would find them? Did he throw his boots so somebody would find them? Did he deliberately throw his boots so somebody would find them? Did he deliberately throw his boots so somebody would find them, please? 4 of Swords. Interesting, that lead to rest. And this wolf is being tied up. And he's got this like sword through his jaw, his mouth. Lead to rest. Or laid down, tied up. And then the 2 of Coins, which is 2 of Pentacles. This is like juggling an imbalance, trying to balance. She's got some tattoos on her legs of some kind of frog or something. And she's holding one bear with human legs, baby legs, and then a baby with bear legs. We've got bear like 3 times. We've got that Justice with that black bear. And then we've got this lion slash alligator slash bear. And then now we've got the bear. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, did Dylan take his wallet and phone? Did Dylan take his wallet and phone? 4 of Coins, which is the 4 of Pentacles. This is like holding on. So yes, that's a yes for me. This can be hoarding, holding back. Look at this turkey vulture. And then these like honeysuckles. Yeah, I think he took his own phone and wallet. Did Dylan just walk off his farm? Did Dylan just walk off his farm? I don't think so, but did Dylan just walk off his farm? Oh my gosh. Let's get another deck. Did Dylan just walk off his farm? Haya of Earth. This is the Herb Crafter's Tarot. Haya of Earth. That's... What is Haya again? Oh, where's my book? And it's linden. Where's my book? Shoot. I cannot remember the Haya. The Haya. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think the Haya is the night. Is it the night? Shoot. Where's my book? I should have brought it in here. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, sorry. Let's find the Haya. It is a night. No, it's the page. What? Yes, it is the page. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's the page. I'm so glad I checked. So the Haya of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. So this is, again, the same thing. We keep getting this new or an offer of tangible things. So let's see. It says, return to a beginner's path, lighthearted as a blossom, grounded as a sheltering tree. Be flexible as you build your future. Yeah, this offer, something new of something tangible. She's working out in nature with linden. A child weaves a wattle fence with linden branches around a small garden. It is haphazard and uneven, but effective and useful. She has protected the sage that wants to jump beyond its own borders. Border of his farm, border of Nevada and Utah. Interesting. Okay. A large linden tree stands nearby, covered in cream-colored flowers. The Haya of Earth loves to take on new responsibilities. She approaches her duties with the earnestness of a child, proud to do her part. When faced with difficult work, she chooses reliable allies as companions. She knows that linden is more than just a lovely tea. Like the branches of this beloved tree, she is flexible, willing, and strong. She learns to protect her resources by surrounding them with what she loves. Just as linden flowers provide medicine of joyfulness, she takes on her task with a playful air. That is very interesting. I don't think he just walked off, because he was so, I think, so protective of his farm and confident and willing to just be responsible about it. Okay. Did Dylan, if so, was he barefoot? If so, why did he walk off his farm? But I didn't get that he walked off. So was the blood spot on Dylan's boots his? Was the blood spot on his boots his blood? Was the blood spot on Dylan's boots his blood? 5 of fire. So that's 5 of wands. That's struggling and fighting. Black cohosh. The black cohosh. 5 of fire. That is struggling, fighting, battle. Oh my gosh. That's some kind of fight. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Did Dylan make anyone mad? Oh my gosh. Now we have the 5 of water. That's 5 of cups. So now we have 55. Yeah, we have 55 now. So 5 of Cups, Golden Seal. The 5 of Cups is that regret, that draining. Ooh, he had some kind of regret. Oh, and these plants remind me of marijuana leaves a little bit, like a marijuana farm. And there's a river in the background, and it's like all fenced in. Okay. Okay. Did he take anyone's water rights? Did Dylan take anyone's water rights? Did Dylan take anyone's water rights? Six of Earth, which is the 6 of Pentacles. Pine. The herb is pine. And look at the pine cones. Let's see what that says. 6 of Earth. Pine. Ground yourself in community. So the question was, did he take anyone's water rights? Okay. So share your resources. Your generosity will circle back to you. The soul remains evergreen. A circle of ancient stones surrounds a warm fire. A rustic pine table shows small muslin bundles adorned with red string, pine prigs, and cones, bundles made with friends at solstice. The sun has set and moonlight glows across the field. The shadow of a rich evergreen forest is seen beyond the meadow. Life is generative. Share with friends. Support each other in times of plenty and times of lack. Celebrate what you have. Pine is an evergreen tree that keeps its needles all year, providing medicine, materials for baskets, and shelter for forest creatures. It is a living embodiment of everlasting life. As the pine is gracious with its resources, be generous with those in need. Honor the people and the land that have provided you with the foundation, security, and resources on which you now rely. Gather the community together and teach what you know. Recognize the bounty in your life. Look for ways to share your abundance with others. Oh my gosh. I think something is up there with the water rights or something. Okay, very interesting. What? I have an ant? I have an ant. I'm like 2 stories up and I have an ant. Did you see that? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That is so weird. I never see ants this high up. Where are you? Did you just go into my book? What the heck? That was weird. I'm 2 stories up. I never get ants up this high. Okay. Anyway, all right. So let's see. Was there any bad blood with any other owners nearby? Was there any bad blood with other landowners nearby? The Hanged One. Burdock, number 12. That adds up to a 3, which is communication, transportation, and journeys. The Hanged One is the Hanged Man. This is a whole new perspective, looking at things differently. It can be sacrifice. I want to read that as well. Very strange. Embrace a foe as a friend. Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me? I'm going to read this for you. Embrace a foe as a friend. Tap into nourishment found in the depths. Let go of control. Lasting change takes time. A cup of tea placed over a large burdock leaf reflects the naked tree outside the window. A large clean root rests on the table, the tendrils forming the shape of the Hanged One. Legs crossed like the numeral 4. Burdock root ruins spill out from their blue velvet bag toward a lit beeswax candle. Challenge presents an opportunity for growth. Though burdock is a tenacious weed, it can also be a valuable plant. The presence of burdock may indicate where the land is lacking nutrients. Using the large leaves as mulch can bring nourishment to the surface. When the leaves break down, the soil will improve and burdock will no longer have the conditions to thrive. Flip the script on a difficult situation. See the problem as a solution. Burdock is also a valuable ally for the liver as it helps clear and release toxins. But healing the land or the body requires a long-term commitment. Surrender to the process. Deep change takes time. Yeah, I totally think that there's some kind of bad blood with another landowner, another farmer, possibly over water rights or something similar like that. Very interesting. Was Dylan comfortable on his farm before he passed? Are you serious? What the hell? You guys, I don't do that. I should have wrote down, was Dylan comfortable on his farm just before he disappeared? But I wrote passed away. Are you kidding me? See that? What the heck? I don't do that. That is weird. Ooh. Okay. Was Dylan comfortable on his farm just before he disappeared? Was he comfortable on his farm just before he disappeared? The Empress, number 3, communication, transportation, journeys, represented by Rose. The Empress is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the divine feminine. This is motherly, nurturing, tending. So I do think he was. Yes. Yes, I do think he was comfortable on his farm just before he disappeared. Wow. Okay. Now, let's keep moving on. I can't believe we're over an hour now. Okay. Okay. Did someone take Dylan off of his farm? Did someone take Dylan off of his farm? Five of Pentacles. Being left out in the cold. Feeling left out in the cold. Left out in the cold. If so, why? Why was he left out in the cold? Why was he left out in the cold? Why was Dylan left out in the cold? Three of Pentacles, cooperation, commitment, contracts. Some kind of cooperation. Okay. Were there any guns involved with his disappearance? Oh my gosh. Nine of Cups. Oh, this can be overindulgence. Could be drinking. Nine of Cups. There could be alcohol involved. Is that right? Was there alcohol involved with his disappearance? Five of Cups. Regret. Draining. Regret and draining. Okay. Why haven't officials found any other vehicle tracks? Or did they? Okay. Did the officials find any other tracks on his farm other than his own? Did the officials find any other tracks on the farm besides his own? Nine of Swords. mental imprisonment, anxiety, depression, can't eat, can't sleep, can't think. Is Dylan still alive? That went right back into the deck. Is Dylan still alive? Three of Swords. Three Swords in the heart. Heartbreak. Three-way hurt. Three energies hurt. Or three swords in one heart. Oh boy. Okay, okay. Is there more than one energy involved with Dylan's disappearance? Is there more than one? Is there more than one energy involved with Dylan's disappearance? Knight of Pentacles. He always finishes the race. This is the dark horse. Always finishes the race. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Always finishes the race. Were there two individuals that made Dylan disappear? Were there two individuals? Oh, I'm gonna break these. Oh my gosh. The Star, Aquarius energy. Vulnerability. It can be a wish fulfillment, channeling. Vulnerability. That to me is a yes, though. The Star. The Star. Okay. Where is Dylan? Where is Dylan? You know what? I need another deck. Where is Dylan? Where is Dylan? Justice. Wow. Libra energy. Air sign. Justice, karma, balance, truth. Is he like near the border of Nevada and Utah? Is Dylan near his farm? Is Dylan near his farm? Oh, hell no. Oh, half the deck just flew out and it knocked over that self-worth card. Is Dylan on his farm? Is Dylan on his farm? No way. The sun? No way. We got sunflowers. We have these flags that are white and red striped. We've got these like children. A brick wall. Sunflowers? That's a possible yes. Or near a farm of sunflowers, a field of sunflowers. And the first question I asked was he near his farm? And then I switched it to on his farm, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Gosh, dang it. Is he in Utah? Is Dylan in Utah? Is Dylan in Utah? Ten of Cups. Oh, I got two cards. Ten of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. This is your most abundant emotional life. And 10 is completion and fulfillment. 10 is usually a no for me. And it has water, actually. They're mermaids. Okay, and then now we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So we had 10, now 9. 9 of Pentacles is single, independent energy. maybe the money maker, the breadwinner, independent. Is Dylan West? Okay, first of all, okay, I can't change my question now. Is Dylan west of his farm? Is Dylan west of his farm? The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. She reclaims her power. She takes action. It can be communication. She's a go-getter. Confident. Passion. Fire energy. West Wands, possibly. Is Dylan in Nevada? Is Dylan in Nevada? Okay. That just totally flipped these over. And I've just got an ace, which is a yes. Ace of Swords. Swords is words. And Ace of Swords is truth, clarity. So I think Nevada, or closer to Nevada. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is that working card. Working, creating something, mastering something. This is the job card. And then we've got Seven of Cups, which is like fantasy, dreamy, confusion. Gosh. So I think he's more towards Nevada. That Eight of Pentacles where maybe he did some work. And then we got that Seven of Cups of Fantasyland, dreamy like. It can be use of drugs or alcohol. And Seven is relationships too. Okay, got the Ace, Eight of Pentacles, and then the Seven. Okay. Is Dylan in the wilderness? 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 Page of Wands. Now we have the Page of Wands. This is something new or an offer to take a new action. Fire energy. Passion, action. Something new to take an action. A new action taken. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch decks. And I'm going to ask, is Dylan near water? Is Dylan near water? Is Dylan near water? Gosh, one flipped over, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 10's usually a no for me. So 10 of Cups, but Cups holds water and its feelings and emotions. Oof. 10 of Cups is your most abundant emotional life. Can be financial life as well. Most happy life. Home. Look at that home. I gotta ask again. Is Dylan on his farm? Is Dylan on his farm? 5 of Cups. Regret, draining. Regret and draining. Painful. He's out in the grass. Regret and draining, painful. Gosh. Were there any predator animals involved with his disappearance? Were there any predator animals involved with his disappearance? Were there any predator animals involved with his disappearance? Oh, nope. Wrong. Were there any animal predators involved with Dylan's disappearance? The world. The world. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The world can be travel. Fulfillment, completion. Yeah, fulfillment, endings and beginnings. Completion, fulfillment. Okay. Were there any people predators looking for someone that was alone? Was there any predator type people looking for somebody alone? Were there predator type people looking for somebody alone? King of Wands and Judgment. Ooh, King of Wands, Leo energy, Sagittarius, Aries, fire action. King of Wands may have an ego. He always wins. He takes action. And then we have Judgment. So there's a judgment call. So taking an action it made a judgment call. So that's like a yes to me. Okay. Did someone take Dylan's phone and wallet? Did someone take Dylan's phone and wallet? Did somebody else take his phone and wallet? Did somebody take Dylan's phone and wallet? Six of Pentacles. This is generosity, giving to 2. And now we have the King of Pentacles. Generosity, giving to 2. And it has the scales on here. And then the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. He's the most financial abundant king. Solid, reliable, knows a hard day's work. He's got a solid foundation. Materially abundant. Okay. How can Dylan be found? How can Dylan be found? I need to change decks. How can Dylan be found? How can Dylan be found? Way too many. Can you give me one, please? How can Dylan be found, please? Or just a couple? How can Dylan be found? Okay. I feel like I need to ask another question. Was Dylan wearing the same type of clothes his family described him usually wear, that he would usually wear? Was he wearing the same type of clothes his family said he would usually wear? Flannel shirt, blue jeans, ball cap, boots. Well, probably not the boots anymore. And we got the Fool for the third time. Triple tapped the Fool. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. A leap of faith. Trusting the fall, spontaneous, adventurous. And this sand reminds me of like sand dunes. I don't know if there are any out there. I wouldn't be surprised if there is. Okay. Now, is there something on that farm that was missed that could give more information about Dylan's disappearance? Is there something more on that farm that they're missing? 2 of materials, which is the... No. This is 7 of materials, which is the 7 of pentacles. Planting that seed. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of his truck with all the seed. I think it's the truck. I think that is really, 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 really important. That reminds me of the truck, and it has these maroon type flowers too, like his truck. Okay. Was Dylan injured before he disappeared? Was Dylan injured before he disappeared? Was Dylan injured before he disappeared? Okay, yes. I got an ace. Ace of inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands. Ace is yes. Ace of inspiration, Ace of Wands is taking an action. That very first action to take to build things. Aces is a yes. Okay, how was he injured? How was he injured, please? How was he injured? Strength, Leo energy. Taming the beast. There's a pyramid in the background. She's riding a lion. Interesting. I think there was a fight, like a physical fight. Was that how he was injured? Was a physical fight? Was it a physical fight? Oh my gosh. Temperance. Yes. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Fire, passion, divine timing. A mixing of cups. Celebration. Wow. Mixing of energies. That's a yes for me. Was there weapons used on Dylan? Oh gosh. I'm about to drop everything. Oh, there we go. We just got 2 cards, then we just got Ace of materials. Materials, weapons, aces is a yes. And it looks like she's holding a stick. Yep. She's wearing a ring. She's got like flowers all over her. And look, there's like the biggest flowers right on her head. And then we've got the Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands. We have more pyramids. We have a cheetah. Cheetahs are like fast. And look at these lines are coming down her fingers like strings, but the other line is coming right to her head. Okay. Was he shot in the head? Was Dylan shot in the head? Sorry about this graphicness. Was Dylan shot in the head? 9 of Inspiration, which is the 9 of Wands. This is like building up a wall to protect everything that you've built. And look, there's these figures in the background that have like this horn, and then they're like connected together. another deck. I'm going back to the Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to ask this one more time. Was Dylan shot in the head? Was Dylan shot? Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is that holding back, that greediness, not wanting to share. I feel like this has something to do with the land. Possible water rights, or just even the land, not wanting to share the land. Okay, were there any flash floods? Were there any flash floods? Were there any flash floods that had anything to do with this disappearance? I don't think so, but were there any flash floods that have anything to do with this disappearance? The Star? Number 17. The Star is Aquarius energy. This is vulnerability. This is channeling. A wish heard to the universe, a wish fulfillment. Wish upon a star. Did somebody startle Dylan on his property? Did somebody startle Dylan on his property before he disappeared? Did somebody startle? We got 2 cards. 3 of Cups. I swear we have 3 energies. Dylan and 2 other energies. 3 of Cups. 3 energies. This can be celebration, hanging out, partying. And we've got Justice. 3 Cups, Justice. Again, number 11. Balance, karma equals truth, court, law. Okay, there was like some kind of justice sought. Okay. I gotta move this over. Okay, was Dylan fighting with 2 other energies? Was Dylan fighting with 2 other energies? This is a long read. Was Dylan fighting with 2 other energies? I just want to get to the bottom of this. Was Dylan fighting with 2 other energies? Was Dylan fighting with 2 other energies, please? 10 of Swords, betrayal. 10 swords in the back. And the 6 of Wands, which is victory. So 10 of Swords, 10 swords in the back. Total betrayal. Okay. And then we've got the 6 of Wands, which is victory, self-recognition, spotlight, victoriousness, victory. Okay. Do the officials need to speak to the other landowners nearby his farm? Do the officials need to speak to the other landowners by his farm? We've got 2 cards. We've got the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's very caring and sympathetic. He gets hurt a lot. And so he doesn't always finish the race. He's holding some roses. This could be his energy, Dylan's energy. And we've got the World. The World again, number 21. This is the last major arcana in the tarot. And the World is fulfillment, completion, endings of cycles, to begin new cycles. It can be travel. Like his cycle ended. Okay, but I want to know. I'm going to get another deck. Okay, I want to know. Do the officials need to go speak to other landowners near Dylan's farm? Do the officials need to go speak to the other landowners near Dylan's farm? Eight of Wands, yes. 100% yes. Eight of Wands is swift, quick communication. Communication. Yes. 100%. Do they need to search? Okay. Is Dylan buried in the ground? 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 Page of Cups. Ooh, there's water behind him. And he's getting like tied up by a white rabbit and he doesn't even know it. He's about to be tripped up. Page of Cups can be a stinky offer or an unexpected offer coming in that you're just unsure about. Rabbits. Is he near water? Is Dylan near water? Cups is water. Is Dylan near water? Nine of Wands. Building up a wall, taking action to build up a wall to protect how far you've come. And there's all these wands and skulls on fire. And this house in the background is like a rooster / house, and it's on fire too. Very strange. All right. Is Dylan within 5 miles of his farm? 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 The Emperor. He's number 4. He could be within 4 miles of his farm. The Emperor is divine masculine, male influence. He is the, in this tarot, he's the, oh my gosh, the King Arthur, sorry, King Arthur. And it's like he's holding that sword of truth. He's pulling it out of the stone. Aries energy. King Arthur. He could be within 4 miles. 4 miles. All right, you guys. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for him and his loved ones. And we'll close this up. And this has been a very long reading. Oh my gosh. Maybe I will try to split this into 2 videos, to 2 parts. I just got to make sure I add this into the second part if I make it in part 2. All this information is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, I might just snag that and add it into the second part. We'll see. I'm not very good at editing. Anyway, all right, let's pull some blessing cards for Dylan Rounds and his loved ones. Can we get some blessing cards, please, for Dylan and his case? I feel like he was being kind of stalked and spied on and possibly made some beef with some people or somebody. Or they just had beef with him because he went out there and he was just starting new, fresh, and his first crop would have been this year. And it could have been water rights or something like that. Okay, so I think something happened and that possible alcohol was involved and showed up and fought with him. That's my thought. So I think the officials need to speak to other landowners around there and stop protecting your own community when it's things like this. Okay? It happens in rural areas. All right. Can I get a blessing card for Dylan, please, and his loved ones? His case. Anything that'll help his case. Anything that'll help Dylan's case, please. Help him be found. Just one, please, from Beyond Lemuria. Can I get one oracle message? Thank you. Balance forces. Number 19. That adds up to a 10, which is fulfillment and completion, endings and beginnings, new beginnings. Balance forces reminds me of Libra energy. Balance. Karma. Balanced forces. I feel like things will get balanced in his case. I pray so. I really, really, really pray so. Okay. All right. Let's pull an oracle card. Let's do the divine animal oracle. What divine animal can you give us for Dylan? In his case, this reading, his loved ones. What animal, please? We've seen a lot of those bears too for a minute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just knocked over the kindness blessing card. All right, I'm gonna move those forward. See, everything's all crooked. I don't know why. We've got the red fox strategy. Number 3, communication, transportation, and journeys. Red fox strategy. I think within the communication, there's been kind of strategic stuff going on, or like prepared to have strategic ways of communicating. Okay. All right. Let's pull one from the Kyle Gray, Gateway of Light activation. Anything for Dylan and his case, please. Wow. We've got Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Very interesting. Okay. Let's pull one from the Crystal Mandala Oracle cards. What crystal and archangel can you give us for this reading for Dylan? Anything else that'll help his case, please? Mm-hmm. 41. That adds up to 5, which is changes or challenges. Goddess Ishtar, an astrophyllite. Daring rebirth. We keep getting that, like number 10. Endings and beginnings, completion, fulfillment, endings and beginnings, rebirth, death, rebirth. Crystal Goddess is 888, and 8 is regeneration, deaths, rebirths, changes. I pray there's going to be changes coming in his case for the best. Okay. All right. Melanie Beckler Oracle, please. Actually, Melanie Beckler, these cards came out of Utah as well. All right, can we get one from Melanie Beckler's Oracle cards for Dylan in his case? Everyday magic. Cultivate magic in the mundane. Daily spirituality, mindfulness. Like she's doing her daily stuff, her working skills. Daily routines, chores. He could have been doing that at the time before he disappeared, right? I think so. All right. Enchanted Map Oracle. Can you give us anything that'll help find Dylan from this Enchanted Map Oracle? Anything that'll help find Dylan? Anything that'll help find Dylan, please? Okay, looks like we got a couple cards. We've got Bone Collector number 1. There's that rebirth, the new seeds, the endings and beginnings, changes, and it's 2:10 on the clock. And there's a rabbit, and there's sand dunes. Interesting. Very interesting. And we have compass. And number 50, that 5, the change, the challenges. 5, 5, 5, 5. We have a lot of 5s. Compass. And it shows zodiac sign symbols within this compass. And it's pointing towards the northwest, towards Aquarius. Northwest. Oh my gosh, and there's like a tiny little frog down here. He may be northwest of his farm. On his farm or within 5 miles of his farm, northwest. That is very interesting. We just got that. Very interesting. Okay, I'll pull a few more oracle messages. Wow. Okay. We've got natural instincts. You know which way to fly. And there's an owl. Natural instincts. You know which way to fly. Wow. Yeah. I think possibly northwest within 5 miles. Possible other landowners, neighbors, something like that, or where he could be. We've got Earth Angel number 34 that adds up to a 7, which is relationships. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. This is so interesting. Oh my gosh. Can we get a house, planet, or sign, please? That'll help his case. This reading. Sign, house, or planet, please. Sign, planet, or house, please. We got a sign, and it is Libra. We keep getting that Justice Libra energy all throughout the reading. And it says for spiritual relationships, Libra rules the 7th house of relationships. It says for mentality, the beauty of, and for physicality, it says do it with your partner or partners. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think there's like a couple energies that are like partners within this field of work or something that may have something to do with this Dylan's case, disappearance. Okay, Starseed Oracle, please. Oh my gosh. We got 2 cards. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Zoom out. Common ground. Oh, that is very interesting. I think they need to zoom out a little bit and not focus so much on that farm, maybe, or where he was. And it says, baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see. We are going to pull from the angel answers. We're almost finished up here. What can you tell us from the angel answers about Dylan and where he is? The situation will improve. And we have dolphins. More water. The situation will improve, it says. And we have within the next few weeks. I hope so. I really, 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 really hope so. Wow. At least serious information coming up about where he is, what happened to him. I hope it's him being found. Okay, let's pull a flower affirmation for Dylan and his loved ones, please. Any clues? Any clues at all with these affirmations? Thank you. We've got, it is very important to know who you are, to make decisions to show who you are. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, Sacred Earth Oracle. Okay. Anything from Sacred Earth Oracle, please. Anything from Sacred Earth Oracle that'll help Dylan's case, please. Or just even blessings for him and his loved ones. Help comfort them. We've got fortitude. Wow, there's like a wolf, a man / stag, deer, a mountain lion, and it looks like a falcon, an elk, and a possible otter. This is very, very interesting. Fortitude. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I do want to pull one more from the Sacred Earth Oracle. My foot is dead. Oh. One more, please. Oh, thank you. Friction. So we just had fortitude with the F. Now we have friction with the F. Friction. It reminds me of the number 5. Changes and challenges. Friction. I think there was friction. Hunting grounds, maybe? Friction with hunting grounds, maybe? All right, last blessing card. I always end them with our Archangel Michael cards. One more, please. Do you have one last blessing for Dylan and his loved ones for this reading, for his case? Any last blessing? Okay. We've got faith. We just had fortitude with the F. Friction with the F. Now we have faith with the F. So 3 F's. What's up with the F? Okay, faith is such a powerful quality that it moves mountains. Mountains, okay. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to have blind faith in people or situations. Okay? Use common sense and discernment and never give your power to another. Instead, put your faith in yourself and the higher powers. Pray with integrity from your still, wise center and know that your request will be granted. Act as if it has already manifested. That is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. Affirmation: I have faith in the support of the universe. My gosh. All right, you guys. That is it. That's the reading today for Dylan Rounds. I pray for him to be found. I pray for justice. I pray answers will come for him and his loved ones. And I might have to come back and do another reading, but I have to do another reading on another 19-year-old that went missing in Nevada. His name is Aiden Clune. And also another man went missing near, he was last seen in Candice, Utah, and in Box Elder County, Utah. Can you believe that? He's 52. And so there's a lot going on. So I am going to be doing readings on them. And let me know how, if you caught anything, if you seen something or picked up on something that I didn't, because we all have our own abilities and tools and pick up on certain things that others may not. And so I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. I just hope there's going to be some answers for Dylan's loved ones, for sure. All right, you guys, thank you so much, Intuitive Tribe, Awakened Intuitive Tribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next reading. All right, have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye.